Did it come back? Didn't work as well as I thought it was going to work. Hello everyone. Welcome to Casino, Italy. We're at the Casino War Memorial Cemetery. For people from this area who were killed in this area, or from this area who died in World War II between 39 and 45 of the last century. I hope you were able to see the Wi-Fi cut out right when we got to the top of the stairs, but I hope you're able to see a little bit of the cemetery up there. Let's see if we can try something and give you guys a better look at that. What are you looking at?
That man, I saw him before.
Which man?
In that car.
Oh. Alright, we're going to try this again. Be right back. These are the graves here. The pillars in the middle there, the panels, those are the people that were not found, the MIAs. The reason we're here today is because this is where Eric Fletcher Waters is buried, or the memorial is. He's not buried here. They never found his body. But he is memorialized here on one of the panels, because he died not far from here in the Battle of Anzio. Eric Fletcher Waters is Roger Waters' father. So as you know, I'm a very big Pink Floyd fan and Roger Waters fan. So that's why we're here. So we're gonna make a little trek today from this memorial to another memorial that was put up at the battlefield where he died. So we're going to take a little trip, take a little while to get there. Hopefully we can get there in time before the batteries run out, because we do have another stream later tonight at the Rome airport. The song I led the video off with is a song called When the Tigers Broke Free. It's technically off the Wall album. Actually, technically not off the Wall album. It was an extra song on the Wall movie. It was It was included in the movie, but not in the album. It was actually included later on the final cut. fan of that. They should have kept it off the Final Cut, but that's not here nor there. That's not here nor there. Who's all here? Let's see. I don't have my right glasses on. I can't see her.
Travis is awake.
Hello, Travis.
Travis, I hope everything's okay over there with your family and
yeah.
you.
Yeah, shout out to all the Hawaii peeps. We're missing all the excitement.
Soul Searching Emily, Kath 851, Alan 20390, Keith.
Oh, we got Henry in the house. Hello.
Henry, Mr. BWS 12.
Yeah. Alright, so I've never driven where we're going to drive, so I have no idea how the internet's going to behave. If we lose internet, the stream goes dark, I will do my best to try to get it back as soon as we get back to some internet. But away we go.
And we also have another heat warning today. We've had heat warnings every day of this trip.
Head south on SP76. In 300 meters, slight right to stay on SP76.
I have to keep the volume up on the thing because
Your route may be affected by severe fire.
Yeah, we also have a fire in the area, so yay. That mushroom
Slight
thing.
right to stay on SP76.
We are seeing this for the first, all these things are the first time along with you. We have not gone this way or anything yet.
Yeah, look at that mushroom.
In 50 meters at the roundabout, take the first exit.
And then you might be able to...
In 300 meters at the roundabout, turn right.
You might be able to see how crazy the Italian drivers are. It's an experience. Scottish Linda is here.
Wee Linda.
Oh, it's not a new mod, Linda.
Exit the roundabout. In 200 meters at the roundabout, take the third exit onto the Lungo Fiume Madonna di Loreto ramp to Roma, Napoli.
It usually says paddler girl, but lately it's been doing that Justin F. Blooms thing. So that's me, Linda. Oh, Frank. Frank is in the house.
Hello, Frank.
And Hot Sauce Lover.
Exit the roundabout onto the ramp. Continue on Lungo Fiume Madonna di Loreto for 1 kilometer.
That beeping sound is the most annoying thing I've ever seen in my entire life. The car beeps at you when you go over the speed limit. And you have to turn it off every time.
Alex NZ Aviation is here as well.
Hello. So yesterday, we took a kind of an overnight day trip. We were in Rome.
In 500 meters, turn right onto Strada Regionale 630.
And we rented a car in Rome and drove to Pompeii. went to the ruins of Pompeii yesterday afternoon. Saw some other Pink Floyd sites, because that's where Pink
Turn
Floyd...
right onto Strada Regionale 630.
That's where Pink Floyd shot live at Pompeii. Okay, I don't know if you're really supposed to stop at these stop signs or not. I don't understand. Nobody ever seems to.
Continue on Strada Regionale 630 for 1 kilometer.
And then everybody just... I don't know what's going on. Attenzione. So we did that. Yeah, we went and saw the ruins of Pompeii yesterday. Turning off that speed noise. That was pretty awesome. That was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it more than I thought I would. And then we drove back to Casino last night. We stayed in Casino last night, which is where we're leaving from. And I'll tell you, we drove through Napoli.
In 400 meters at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on Strada Regionale 630.
We drove down or up the coast, I guess. And it was an experience, let me tell you. For a while there, and I still kind of feel it, I felt like I was driving through Mexico. I spent some time in Mexico City and Monterrey and driving around there. And it really felt very much like I was driving around Monterey. It was a very surreal experience.
Exit the roundabout onto Strada Regionale 630.
So there are these, we drove
in 300 meters at the roundabout, take the second exit and stay on Strada Regionale 630.
We drove through these beach towns that I guess were bustling in the 70s. And now are deserted, and we just saw building after building that was deserted, and it was a really weird experience for us. I don't think anybody ever talks about that part of Italy, and it's something you don't see unless you rent a car.
Yeah. Exit the roundabout onto Strada Regionale 630.
And that part was outside of Naples.
For 1 kilometer.
So we went through Napoli into Naples and drove out that way. That's where the old deserted beach towns were. But everyone is very, very friendly, very nice.
Unless you're driving in front of them.
Yeah, unless you're driving.
Yeah.
So everyone is really nice, except when you're in a car. It's the weirdest thing.
In 500 meters at the roundabout, continue straight to stay on Strada Regionale 630.
Oh, your internet's shoddy right now.
Okay. Still says I'm pumping out. Yeah. Still says I'm pumping out 4.2.
Yeah, Henry.
In 200 meters, turn left to stay on Strada Regionale 630. Signs for Formia
other
Casino.
European countries. It's completely different. I've been.
Turn left to stay on Strada
been to
Regionale
several
630.
European
Signs for
countries,
Formia Casino.
This by far is. It's like its own. It's
Continue
not part
on
of
Strada
Europe or something.
Regionale
It's like its
630
own
for 3
thing.
kilometers.
We did go to a very authentic pizzeria last night, where only locals were, and nobody spoke English, and the menus were all in Italian, and it was kind of fun. We had to kind of guess what we were ordering. We used a translate thing, but it didn't really work with mine. I thought I was ordering pizza with tuna on it.
In 3 kilometers, take the exit toward Ponte Corvo, San Giorgio
a pizza tuna sandwich. It was with pizza bread, pizza dough, folded over with lettuce, tomatoes, and tuna and cheese. And then Patrick ordered a pizza with no red sauce and had only mozzarella cheese, potatoes, and bacon. But his was really tasty.
Like full strips of bacon. Not little diced bacon like we get in America. It's full strips of bacon.
So even on the freeways, people drive crazy. They'll straddle one lane, even though there'll be like a three-lane highway, and people will straddle two of the lanes until they get to pass someone. We've never driven anywhere like this ever.
But I will say, whatever they're doing works for them, because we looked up the accident rate and the fatality rate, and it's actually really good. I guess when everybody drives insane, you expect people to drive insane, so you know to look out for them.
You always got to look for motorcyclists and mopeds, because they come up from behind, and you might be passing someone right when a motorcycle is passing you too. And last night I think we almost hit one, and it was kind of scary.
And try not to broadcast my crimes on the stream, honey. Thanks. You guys see those mountains? I was expecting like low mountains, but these are really tall mountains. I don't know what that is, but that's got to be 6,000 feet, right? I don't know how that. I know meter. I still haven't figured out meters. I know it's 1,000 and all that. I get it. I'm an American. It's 6,000. It looks 6,000 feet to me because it looks taller than Oahu but lower than Maui. That's how I gauge mountains.
I think your thing switched to a different route.
No, it didn't.
I heard the boop.
Oh, I switched it to where it's not going to say everything. It's just going to give you a beep when something's coming up.
Well, and another thing about pizza in this region, and we think why our pizzas were good last night, or the cheese was so good last night, is because they use buffalo mozzarella in this region. And it's made from buffalo, wild, buffaloes. Water
milk.
buffaloes.
Water buffalo milk.
J-Ro Rodriguez. Hi, J-Ro. Mr. BWS, I would not ask for pineapple over here on a pizza.
But they will give you pineapple on everything else.
Yeah, they love pineapple.
Everything here comes with pineapple. There's pineapple juice at every place. There's all the breakfast places have just piles of pineapple. They call it something different here. It's something acrustus, some ACC, something. It's not pineapple here. It's called something else. Punto Scrapo 1.
Also a lot of car dealerships we've noticed. So there's one on our left here.
I didn't know they still made brand new Lancias. Lancias, I always think of like rally racing from 3 decades ago. I don't think of new Lancias. So our hotel this morning was right next to a water park called Hawaii Park.
And yesterday in Pompeii, this guy was trying to sell us a tour and asking us where we're from, and we said, oh, Hawaii. And he goes, oh, normally people from America are from New York, California. He was like, you're from Hawaii. Thanks again for joining us, everyone.
Do I chance it and pass him?
This is when Patrick needs to pass someone, but we're too scared because we don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We don't know what's going to happen.
Here.
But that's what the Italian would do.
Well, it was 90 for like 5 seconds, and then it's 50 again. And they keep doing that, and I think they do that because of the speed cameras.
Oh, here's someone.
And I gotta turn here anyway.
There was someone about to pass you on the right.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, that's his fault, not mine.
I mean, just I would look in the mirror.
I did. He wasn't that close.
Oh. Looks like we're in California or something too, like the Sacramento area. Josh.
Little Josh Aldrich sighting?
Yeah.
Alright, hello Josh.
Yeah, Scottish Linda, yeah, we'll be stopping to get a snack probably. And a drink.
Why, you want something? We can pick you up something.
I saw a hazelnut Twix yesterday at one of the stops, but I couldn't get it because it was going to melt, and I didn't want to eat it at that exact time. We don't have that one in America.
I'll tell you what, I am going to miss lemon soda. Everywhere I go has, well, except for the place last night, has lemon soda, which is awesome. And there's a certain one that has the percentage on it of lemons from the Amalfi area.
And it's guaranteed to
yes.
be those lemons.
And
it's delicious.
So good. I posted a picture of one on my story the other day. I'll post the other ones.
Island Jenny? Island Jenny's awake.
Has it stopped raining yet, Jen?
Island Jenny, I was going to watch your replay of the live stream from the storm on Wi-Fi, but we got back too late and I went to sleep, so I'll try to watch that later today. Back at our Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Jen was live streaming last night during the storm, so if you want to check that out, it's on her channel. Or if you want to check out a good cookie location on the windward side, you can also find that on her channel. Or how to get your most out of Costco or Whole Foods purchases.
Island Jenny, you might know this. Is it true that one of my friends was telling me I can get French yogurt in the little glass jars at Whole Foods? Do you know if that's true?
This is a reverse opposite, sounding rough this morning.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's all that smoking she's been doing to fit in Italy.
No, it's probably the coffee I've been drinking. I'm not used to drinking coffee because I gave it up, but I'm drinking it here in Italy. Oh, it is? Okay. I need to go to Whole Foods when I get back then and take a look at that yogurt and get some. Because that yogurt in those little glass jars in Europe it's so good.
So here in Europe, well, the places I've been to in Europe, they don't have like Diet Coke. You can't get a Diet Coke. All they have is the Coke Zero thing. So they have they don't have Diet Pepsi. They have Pepsi Max. So none of the diet ones from America are allowed over here. So it's either you get the full one, the regular one, or you get Pepsi Max or Coke Zero. But I'll tell you, they taste different here. Like the regular Coke tastes good. You know, it has real sugar in it, not high fructose corn syrup. And the I don't know what's in the Coke Zero, but I had one this morning not knowing it was a Coke Zero, and it tasted like a regular Coke to me. It was mind-boggling. I was freaked out.
Okay, please slow down.
What did you get?
Does it look like one that
I don't know.
Or is it even open?
I don't know. Don't know these things.
I don't think it's
It does not look
It
open.
does not look open. Okay, never mind.
All right. Closed.
So preparing for the holiday.
Yeah, so there's a major holiday that was Saturday, and lots of stuff has been closed because of that. Can you look to the right?
I can't see because of the foliage. Okay, you're good.
I know I'm good.
There's a little dead fox
That
right there.
didn't make it across the street.
Right, Scottish Linda. No, Pepsi Max. No, because the diet sodas have a different alternative sugar than the Coke Zero or Pepsi Max. I think it's...
Is it aspartame or sucrose?
Sucrose.
Yeah.
I think it's sucrose.
No, sucrose is just Spanish for sugar, right? What's the fake sugar?
Aspartame.
Aspartame, maybe. But it's got, the diet ones have a fake sugar that they don't like, that they don't allow here.
Island Jenny, we head back to Hawaii next Saturday, this coming Saturday. So we still have till Saturday morning. It's only Monday for us, so we still got all the rest of the week.
It's flying by, though.
Yeah. We have the Borghese Gallery tomorrow. That's a timed entry ticket, so we got to be there by 2.
That was the Italian Rozzers.
In Rome. And then Wednesday we have a day trip with a tour to the Amalfi Coast. Thursday, I don't think we have anything else, so I think Thursday we will...
Thursday we're going to go to a carnival at night. Like a street festival.
By the river.
So we're probably going to take the Kickstarter backers with us to that carnival. So keep your note of it. If you're a Kickstarter backer, if you gave money through the Kickstarter, keep an eye out for an email that I will send to you once I have the stream set up and I have a link to send you. I will send you the link via email to get into the Kickstarter backers only stream.
Thursday I wanted to visit the area of Trastevere in Rome, and wanted to eat somewhere in that neighborhood Thursday night.
So, but as far as streams go, we still have several streams to go. This is our second of the bonus streams, the stretch goal streams. We did one in Venice. Now this is our second stretch goal. So we still have 2 streams from the Rome airport. One will be later today for us, tomorrow for some of you. Or I think it's tomorrow. I think it's today for everybody now that it's past midnight. So we're going to do a stream later on today from the Rome airport. Evening stream. And then we'll have the... wait, let me concentrate. There's a... Look at this. It's just a mound of concrete. And this is the... It's just a giant swat of concrete, and it's a roundabout. Which way do I go? I don't know. I think I go that way. Yeah, don't yell at me, old man. Yeah, don't yell at me. It's just a fake concrete with a sign in the middle, and they called it a roundabout. Of course, I have been to roundabouts in the UK where it's just a painted circle on the ground in the middle of a swat of asphalt. So, that was a neat little town. But I tell you, I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy, but these little towns here all make me feel like I'm driving through Mexico. They have the same kind of vibe to them.
Maybe it's because it's the Mediterranean side.
Maybe. It's, if you're Italian and you're watching, don't take that as an insult. That's not an insult. Some of the towns in Mexico are awesome. I'd kind of stay away from Monterey, but other than that.
So I don't know if you can see this, but straight up ahead looks like there was a fortress built around that little city up there on the hill. You can see like some fortress.
Oh wow, there's a church right here.
Charlie Bravo's here.
Hello, Charlie Bravo.
Yeah.
Look at this church right here. You guys see this church they built the town around?
Yeah, this looks like a neat little Italian town. Padilla. I think it's called Padilla. Which, by the way, I told Patrick, I think I understand Italian. When people say something to me, I swear I understand what they're saying. I can't say anything back, though, because I don't really speak it, but I don't know if that's my French back. I can speak a little French, but...
So am I getting any confirmation in the chat? People agreeing with me, or am I just calling me an idiot?
You're brave driving in a foreign country.
Yeah. I tell you, it all started. When we used to travel, we used to do trains exclusively. And then one time, we went to the UK, and we were going to see a concert in London, and then we were going to see a concert in Liverpool. And was it Liverpool or Manchester? That was Liverpool. Liverpool. Yeah, it was Nick Mason from Pink Floyd. He was playing in London at the Roundhouse. Then he was playing Cambridge at the Corn Exchange, which both have very huge ties to Pink Floyd history. And then he was also playing in a small theater in Liverpool, but it was Easter weekend. He played the day before Easter, it was a Saturday. And British Rail decided to take that whole week and redo all the lines, or fix up some of the lines between London and Liverpool. Because it was, I don't know, seems like a high ridership weekend to me, but I guess not. And there were options. I mean, we could have gone up and over or taken a couple of changes, but there was no direct trains. And it added a lot of extra time to the trip. I mean, it went from a couple-hour train ride to like an all-day affair. And so we decided to rent a car and just try it out, and we had such a great time just seeing all the stuff you never see from the side of a train, looking out of a train window, that we fell in love. And now we do it every time. We drove in Germany, we drove every other time we've been to the UK. We didn't drive as much this time because we're only going to 2 cities, and I didn't want to drive around in Rome all the time and try to park. But we definitely made sure we had at least one car trip, because you see so much stuff that you would never see and you get passed by a Fiat Panda. How often can you say that? That's something that's never going to happen in the U.S.
Lost my internet. Let's see.
Mine's still going, I think.
Mine's just monkey thing.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. So we reserved a Fiat 500, the little tiny one, but they didn't have it. So we're stuck with a
Okay.
we're stuck with a Hyundai. I think it's a Hyundai i10 or something. It's not a car that they import to the United States.
All right. See you later, Travis, at the airplane stream.
All right, take care, Travis.
Keith says those painted circles on the roads here in the UK are more for acting as traffic calming, but most people just drive over them.
Yeah. I've seen some video of people driving over the ones that look like planters too. So
Let's join this.
hello, Lee. Got back to back being passed by Fiats. Anybody know what Fiat stands for? I'm sure one of you guys has to know. Some car people.
Like Ben Jaja.
And I don't want to talk to you. Usually I'll use alt.
Oh, I have 5G back now.
Okay. Oh, we're back. Yeah. And we're back. Hello. I think we should be back. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you see us?
Okay. We're back.
Alright, I don't know where I left off in that story. Hopefully you heard some of it. If not, I'm going to tell it again. So when we go on vacation, where am I driving? We like to drive around and look at things we've never seen before. We love to see stuff, even in Oahu. We just drive around a neighborhood we haven't seen before. So we love just seeing stuff we've never seen. I'll never see this view again, and I would have never seen it if I didn't drive down this road.
Oh, it's looking wonky.
Oh, that's that camera. Okay. Put it. Alright. Alright, we should be ball back now, I think. We just love to drive around. Maybe he doesn't want me to tell this story. Maybe that's the point.
Maybe.
Yeah. Every time I try to start the story,
It's not
something
meant to
happens.
be.
So when we do these, we love to just drive around and see. And so what I do is when we drive, usually, unless we're in a really big hurry or on a tight deadline, I will put in the directions and then I'll tell Google Maps not to use highways. Take me there without using a highway. And sometimes, like this trip, it doubles the length of the trip, but I would have never seen this from a highway. Come on, pass me.
Of course, Mrs. Reverse Ops needs to find the
Little girl's
cafe
room,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, less cafes on the backwoods road.
Oh, no sound, Charlie Bravo?
I have sound. I'm putting out sound.
Oh, he says no sound. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. You hear us? Yeah, yeah.
It does sound a little muffled.
Well.
David Kennard says sound okay. Hi, David. Thanks for joining us.
Is it picking up this sound or that sound?
I think it's picking up the sound from here. Oh, Keith says he can hear us.
Wow, big wall with no
what?
view.
What is that?
It's a great view with. That's the one thing we've noticed here in Italy is anytime there's a road that has a good view, they'll put up a wall or they'll put up housing or some kind of obstruction to keep you from seeing that view. Of course, we just missed a good view there. Can you guys see the view out of the right side of the car?
Yeah, so we drove along the ocean yesterday after Naples, and there was these really good views, and they put up walls so you can't see it. It was the weirdest thing. Like, no view for you, unless you pay to go to the beach club or whatever.
Yeah, private beaches are weird.
So Keith, we started in Casino. If you want to look on a map, we're kind of in Casino, and we're going towards what memorial?
The Eric Fletcher Waters Memorial. Should come up on Google Maps. But we told it not to do freeways, so if you go the regular Google Map way, we're probably not there.
This looks like a bigger town that we're coming up on.
Whoa, that's a big truck.
Boy.
That's too far over. Too far over. Yeah, that's better.
Oh, there's a grotto. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. When you wave at someone, they just stare at you.
No, he ended up waving.
Oh, he did?
It was a delayed response.
Yeah. Look at those neat trees. You guys see those trees up there?
I wonder if those are papyrus trees that are very old. What kind of tree that is?
Or that tree. Look at that thing.
Yeah, Scottish Linda, we did drive in Scotland. Scotland was where we were driving and the sun never set.
Yeah,
it never got dark.
It always seemed, well, it got dark eventually, but I mean, it just seemed like it was perpetual.
That was in the summer.
Perpetual golden hour. It just seemed like it hit noon, all of a sudden it was just golden hour for the rest of the day.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the most fun drives we did, was in Scotland. Yeah.
The most challenging is Wales, because Scotland and England have tiny roads, but Wales has tiny little roads that have an 8-foot high hedge on each side, so you can't see someone coming around a bend at you.
I love how the international name for a bathroom is toilet.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the word toilet. Well, there might be cows on the road, it's up ahead.
Watch out for invisible cows.
Okay, now it looks like we're entering the town of Ceprano. I spied banana trees. Did banana trees?
Sorry, my bad. I was looking at the banana tree. I was trying to tally me banana.
It's funny because I have seen a lot of yogurt, banana yogurt. They really like banana yogurt here in this region.
And we've seen dozens of wedding event spaces. Like, that's what they are, just wedding event spaces. Like, you don't rent out a hotel, or I guess there's not enough big hotels, maybe. Look at this road. Look at this. Wow. Smooth and flat. So I was talking to you earlier about the streams coming up, but I don't remember if I finished where we're going to go. We're going to do another stream. I hope the batteries hold out. We're going to do another stream this afternoon from the Rome airport. And then we have a second stream from the Rome airport, most likely Friday night, Friday afternoon. I don't know if we're going to have time Saturday morning before our flight. We leave Saturday and get back Sunday. Do I have a green? I have a green. And then we have, like I said, the Kickstarter backers only stream, which is most likely going to be at that fair on Thursday. And then we have a Rome walk-around stream, which I'd like to do the Colosseum at night, but we'll see how that goes. But still got a bunch of more streams this week. Grazie mille to everyone, the Kickstarter backers, cows or horses or pigs or sheep.
But I think this region is well known for fruits, like apricots, plums, things like that. That's the fruit I've been seeing the most.
How does lane assist work when there's no actual lane visible? I can barely see anything. How does the lane assist know when I'm drifting out of a lane?
Mr. BWS, we, on a prior trip to Rome, we did the Vatican and the St. Peter's Basilica on that trip, so we're going to skip it this trip.
I don't know, 8 years ago.
8 years.
We did, we followed Roger Waters from Bologna to Prague, through Vienna, and then on to Budapest. But we had to fly into Rome. So we had one day in Rome, and we did a tour of the Vatican. The morning we were leaving for Bologna, and we did a golf cart tour of some of the other stuff, like the Spanish Steps and the Trevi Fountain, the day we got there. That was a madhouse. We flew in from almost a 24-hour flight, dumped our luggage off, and then immediately go run to try to catch a tour. And there was a strike on the
rail line,
the underground.
Yes. Oh, this is a very local place,
okay.
People. Very local.
All right, let me give you something to look at besides a bush. This is the entrance.
They're probably going to wonder who the heck we are.
Yeah, let me back up just a little bit to give them a little... Okay. All right, you go in. I'm going to stay out here. Well, I guess we could both go in. No one's going to steal this stuff.
Yeah, let's take them with us.
I can't take the... Well, I can't really. The camera has to stay here. But I'll see how long the microphone goes. All right, we'll be right back. We're gonna get a water, bag of chips. Anybody need anything? Anybody have to go to the bathroom? Now's your chance.
Sì, ho capito. Ho capito. Ah, ho capito. Sì, allora
se nel caso avevi conosciuto sto pilota.
Sì.
Il padre era il pilota con
portava i presidenti della
l'aereo presidenziale.
Sì, senti, quando Angeli?
No, quello niente.
No, ma che io?
No. Ha pagato Marco?
Eh?
Ha pagato Marco?
Sì, ha pagato Marco.
No.
Vabbè, grazie.
Buongiorno. Do you have lemon soda?
Sì, ho capito.
Lemon soda?
Vabbè, dai, ci vediamo. Andiamo a fare pranzo, che sennò dicevo oggi mi facete mangiare. Ieri sera sono vista Barbara. fa annuire, è troppo amore. Ma che la sera me l'ha detto, me ne vado perché stiamo a fare
Sì,
ugarra.
ce ne fa,
Sì, sì. Ma che sono sì, chi gli utili, guarda, sanno proprio ambientati bene.
sono forte, sta giù è forte.
Grazie.
Va bene.
Va bene.
Va bene, ragazzi.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Pensaci che le cose... Ciao.
Ciao.
Do you have bottles of water? Agua?
Acqua,
Bottle?
bottiglia.
Bottle?
Bottle.
Bottle. Yeah, 2?
Big or small?
Big.
Big?
Yeah. Alright. I'm getting some water. I'm gonna let you gotta pay.
Oh, what if he my cash is in the car. If he only takes the cash.
Yeah.
Still? Still?
Yeah, it looks
Natural?
Yeah.
See.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Let me use the bathroom.
I don't know how to close.
Oh, I'll figure it out. What do I have? How much?
7.
Oh, yeah.
Did he get the snacks?
No. Hi.
I wanted to buy these.
Oh, I didn't see those. Oh,
These you got?
yeah.
Okay. Where are you from?
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
We're driving, just driving around.
I see.
What kind of fruit do you grow around here?
Everything.
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 Oh, okay. Anyway. Okay, I'll leave it at you.
There we go.
It is.
Now we have big, huge waters. I don't know what we're gonna do with those.
Fill our bottles. Hello, everyone. We're back.
Hey,
Oh,
sorry.
you might have heard me talking in there the whole time. I forgot about that. I had a lemon
Okay, so-
soda, if you guys heard.
You might have heard me say I don't know how to flush it.
Yeah.
Couldn't figure that
It
out.
was on top. You had to reach up.
Oh.
Yeah. Everybody still here?
Yeah.
All right.
Lemon soda Pop-Tarts. Yeah,
That'd be good.
Oh, switch the sound off when you hit the bathroom.
That's what you get here on reverse opposite. You don't get on other stations.
Oh, man.
Hey, but you did hear me wash my hands though, so that's good. Oh.
Island Jenny says that was interesting to hear. Okay, we did get some goodies. I don't know what exactly I got.
We are true behind the scenes.
I was surprised he spoke a little English.
Yeah.
He understood what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
I got some kind of peach crostada. And then a Rappiano, More, and Lamponi. Something with berries inside. And something that says a yogurt muffin.
Yeah, it was really more of a bar. It wasn't a coffee shop bar. It wasn't like a convenience store.
Well, RSVP is here.
Hello.
Scottish Linda, the salt and vinegar chips are my favorite. I haven't seen those here. Alright, what should we try?
Speaking of convenience stores, the one thing we have noticed is the Italian gas stations are not like American gas stations or or British gas stations. And even we saw a lot of German gas stations as well that have a shop in them, like a convenience store. Most of the gas stations we've seen here are just gas or petrol or whatever they call it. Like even the smallest gas station in the U.S. usually has some little convenience store, like drinks or something. I've seen a couple with vending machines, but mostly it's just the pumps and a little dude standing there.
Straight ahead and you can see some neat, another little fortress town up on a hill. Oh, there's a Bev sighting.
Hello, Rainbow. I don't know what you are this week. Rainbow Phoenix this week, yes. Well, it's every 2 weeks. You can't change her name. It has to wait 2 weeks, so it's still Rainbow Phoenix.
Mark John Tone is here. Yeah, Bev, I am trying a little snack. It's too sweet for me right now. I'm gonna put it away.
Already 1 o'clock, jeez. Where does the time go?
How far till this place yet?
It's about an hour and a half.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to switch to the highway.
Yeah, we might need to switch to the highway for a bit. Of course, I don't know if that's going to help us out in this area. Where we were yesterday, we turned on, when we got done eating, we turned on the use highways, and it went from being a 56-minute drive to a hour and 1 minute drive. So it didn't save any time really at all to switch to the highways.
We might be paying for an extra day of the rental.
Nah, we'll make it back. I hope we're not paying an extra day on the rental, because I got the full-on F around and find out insurance package. Usually when we rent a car in the United States, we just have the credit card I use has built-in rental car insurance when you rent it with that card. We just use that. But here, every time we rent one in a foreign country, we always get the best insurance that the counter representative can offer us. That way, we buy it through them. There's no arguing, no middlemen, and we can just drop it off and say, it's your problem now, not our problem. Instead of having to call Italian insurance adjusters and our credit card and all that. It costs a little bit extra money, but the peace of mind. Of course, I really only ever damaged one rental car ever. The very first time I rented a car in the UK, actually it was before that story I was telling you earlier about going to Liverpool. We wanted to go out and see David Gilmour's houseboat, where he recorded a bunch of albums, Pink Floyd albums, and solo albums on this houseboat. But there really was no easy public transportation to get out there, so we rented a car. We only did it for like 12 hours. We only drove out there and drove back, basically. We did go down to Brighton, but it's kind of made a big triangle of it. But we only had it for like 12 hours. And pulling back into the rental car drop-off looked...
Oh, it's back.
It's back. We're back.
Mark?
Some of the gas stations I've known, I think it's just over €2 a liter. A giant, like 40-inch tube television on the side of the road. You know how many retro gamers would drool over that? There's actually a huge market. I don't know about all over the world, but there's a huge market in the United States for, okay, maybe not huge market, it's probably not the word. There is a market for, if you have an old tube television, good one, there's actually a market to sell those.
I think we.
Oh, no, we're still here. And the retro gamers, people who play games on old consoles and stuff, they want to have the old tube televisions so they get the right aspect ratio to play their games on. So there's some of those old tube televisions are very expensive now.
You might see they're there, but it's not. People do for a living.
Bet there's a lot of farming, stuff like that around here. So as we were driving, another thing we like to do when we toast sandwich on the menu yesterday, things like that. But we went to a McDonald's yesterday, just about 30 minutes outside Rome on the way towards Pompeii. That was when they were building the McDonald's. They came across a, so they did the excavation, the architectural, archaeological. Wow, that's cool looking. Whoa. Oh, that's a cool looking little town there. Right here, now. Yeah. Clunk. I don't know what town that is, but that's cool. I like that. I don't know if I'd want to hike up there, but drive me up to the top and let me go back down. Okay, I don't know where this is telling me to go. Oh, I think I know. Okay. I was telling a story. I don't remember what story I was telling. Is anybody paying attention to let me know what story I was telling?
Bev, Rainbow Phoenix, we did go into Naples last night.
It was different than I expected. That whole downtown by the park and the beach was really cool. I didn't realize it was so like on the mountains were so close and the city stretched up the side of the mountains. Nothing. Too bad, this is a cool town. Alright, we might be coming back. I think we're coming back. Apparently this town voted out internet. They decided not to have any. Because the whole downtown area, which was really cool, had no internet. We're still on.
And I don't know if you can see, but a lot of shops are closed, and it's probably because of that holiday, Ferragosto. Because apparently people take at least a couple weeks off. And back there, it looked like it was kind of a little bit of a tourist town, and nothing was open.
Oh, that's not good. We're losing battery. Oh, we're losing battery faster than I thought we would. Okay, what do we need that battery for? Okay. Alright, we're good. We're gonna just go to the battery runs out, I guess. I need to save my other battery for the stream tonight. So we don't have any way to charge it. So we'll just go to. Come on, give me some internet. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. In a second, I'm going to stop and try something. See if we can buy some more. You
want me to look under here?
Yeah, well, in a second. Park here for a half second. Let's see if we can figure this out.
And if you can see off in the distance, it's kind of hazy, and I think that's because of the wildfire they're having.
There is.
Charlie Bravo, it is 100. Well, it'll say 90, 95, and then the thing says, but feels like 105 or something like that. Anyway, that's what it said the other day. So we have a third grade. This region, the forecast this morning said there might be chance for thunder. It feels like the clouds are
Ah. Damn it. Okay, I forgot to bring that adapter. Yeah, 25%. We're gonna. I bought us a little more time, but not a lot of time. So we'll keep it going till the battery runs out.
And this AC feels like it's not cold anymore.
Because the car turned off while it was turned. Yeah, what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Oh, the fucking. Ah,
What is that? Oh, the trunk?
The trunk.
Uh-oh.
Apparently it's not closed all the way.
You didn't hear that word, kids.
No, just give me that bottle for a second.
This one?
Yeah. Thank you. I did a battery swap, so hopefully that'll give us an extra time we need to get all the way to the place we're going, which is still an hour and 4 minutes away. Of course, I have no idea how the battery for the actual encoder is going, so it's all a crapshoot. I do have 2 batteries for the stream tonight, so I gotta save those for the stream tonight. Here we go. So I switched it back when we first lost it. I switched it to not avoid highways. So we're gonna go on the highway for a little bit because me driving slow through those small towns was causing us to be delayed.
And maybe you'll get to see how crazy the drivers are.
Yeah.
By us going on this road, actually.
You haven't seen how crazy they are by now. Jeez.
Jonathan McVie.
Hello,
Is
Jonathan. Tell you what, man, the rich people back in the olden times of Italy sure liked being on top of a hill. There are hilltop fortresses, and some of them I think are monasteries. But back in that day,
speed camera ahead.
Ooh, speed camera ahead. What am I doing? Okay, I'm doing 80 and a 90. Okay, that's good. Speed camera ahead.
I can't get that town.
See the speed? Little helmet guy.
Oh, yeah. Pablo MRC says, can't you plug the phone camera to the USB to charge will stop?
The phone, we're actually not streaming from a phone. We're streaming through our normal encoder, which has 2 batteries attached to it. So those batteries need to be charged.
There's a speed camera ahead.
By themselves. They can take USB, but it needs to be USB powered delivery, which a car does not. A car does not give you power delivery. Now I thought I packed my 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter, which does do power delivery, but apparently I didn't pack it where I thought it was. I thought I put it in with the dash cam, which we're not using right now.
Hi, Ian.
So, and then we have into the encoder we have a Pocket 3, a DJI Pocket 3. That's what the camera is. We use that because it's got a really good gimbal on it, and so it smooths out these roads quite a bit.
I don't know if you can see on the camera, but to our left is another town, like way up on a mountain. Okay, maybe now you can see it on the camera if you look to your left. I take it maybe the towns up on these mountains maybe have also been to protect people, perhaps. You know, they had maybe because of the fortressing around it, maybe.
Whoa!
Whoa.
That was close.
If anybody knows about those things, put it in the chat.
It's also, if someone's coming to invade your town, it's a lot easier to kill them after they spent all day walking up a hill. I'll never complain about Hawaii roads again. That's a lie. I'll probably will.
I said I wasn't going to complain about how hot it was ever again somewhere after being here, but I probably will. What's your ETA now?
53 minutes. I don't think the battery's going to last that long. So. Sure, the road's bending to the right, so you're going to try to pass him on the left. Okay. Hey, you know, whatever.
You see that, you guys?
Jeez.
That's what we've been seeing all yesterday. And
it's a little red Mini is trying to jockey his way around this truck because he's in such a hurry.
Thanks, Pablo. Yeah, I figured.
So I did some slight research last night, and I was wondering what the death toll per.
There's a speed camera ahead.
100,000 residents versus the United States versus Italy is. And Italy has about half as many deaths per 100,000 residents, which seems like all the crazy driving doesn't really amount to a lot of accidents. But if you look into it a little deeper, they have way less licensed drivers per 100,000. So only about 71% of 100,000 Italy residents are licensed to drive versus closer to 91% of 100,000. So there's way more percentage of 100,000 people driving. And the overall trip length for people in Italy on average is like a third. So the average car trip is a third the length of an average car trip for someone in the United States. And of those car trips, most of the time they are in slower speed limit things. So the death toll, the accident toll is very high, but the death toll is very low. So there's a lot more accidents, but there's a lot less fatalities. Now, what did surprise me was there's only 63 moped deaths in all of Italy as of 2 years ago. So 2024, I think it was. There was only 63 that year, which seems like a really low number. That doesn't include motorcycles. If motorcycles, you get up to about 500, but it's just mind-boggling there's not more of them, because the way they drive and pass and stay in your blind zone, and then at night they have these super bright lights on their motorcycles that they'll turn on when they're passing you, so you cannot see, all you see is a light coming up behind you. Oh, we're about to go through a tunnel, so we're probably going to lose the signal for a minute. And they cut it off so it was just the two center lanes, and there was scaffolding up around all the other ones. It was very sketchy. Fire. Fire.
Yeah.
Dun-dun.
Okay, now it looks like the terrain has completely changed.
Yeah, we went through the mountains, and now in front of us it's flat.
Completely flat. Locating the truck, Patrick.
No.
Well, Pablo says there's much more, there's more, but they tend not to disclose accidents.
You know, I was thinking that oh, there's the big fire. Look, honey, up on the mountain. Can you guys see that up on the side of the hill there?
Yeah,
Oh, the
there's
internet
a
just
fire.
went to crap.
Oh, maybe a fire.
Maybe. You guys are still with us. You can see the fire up on the mountain. See this big cave.
It's weird because
Oh, it's in and out. It's
yeah, train.
Yeah, it's around the side of that ridge.
There's people's homes up
Oh,
there.
it's right there. Can you guys, if you guys are here, can you see the fire on the right side of the screen, up on the far ridge? There's a wildfire up there. Yeah, should be able to see it up on the ridge up there. Yeah, picture of it.
What's funny too is there's a whole bunch of looks like rich people homes way up there on the right side by the fire, but the view is like just this flat area. It doesn't look like much. Oh, now you can see the fire more. I can see the flames now. Well, Bev, you know it's hot and dry if there's fires in the Peak District over there in the UK. That's nuts.
Wow, you can see the flames really good. Jeez. Oh, good. The truck's going a different way. But that, oh, okay. You have to beat the truck.
Then he'll be on your butt the
Yeah,
whole time.
probably.
Oh, I can see a helicopter dropping water on it.
Oh, yeah. Can you guys see the helicopter? It's up above the ridge. Oops. Thought I was in my 6-speed, and it's not a 6-speed.
Oh, you can see it really. Let's see.
Do you have your brick on you?
Yeah.
Are you using it?
I was gonna soon. I'm in low battery. Do you want it to? What I should do is get my cord out and plug it into the car.
Yeah, you do that, and then I'm gonna see if we can plug your brick into this thing.
I don't have my cord though.
You have a cord.
It's in the back.
Well, then we'll do that later.
Yeah, you can use
Okay.
this.
I don't know. We're going to have to stop to do that. It's going to be surgery. Is it the same red? What is it with red MGs? Yeah, Mini Coopers, not MGs. It's the second one we've seen drive like a douche. It says stop, but there's a green light. I don't understand.
Yeah, this right here totally reminds me of California. Whoa. Just see how dry. Look at these trees are just.
I wonder what it's like if you go out on the west side of Oahu this time of year, it's very brown, very dry. But if you go there like February, March, it's so green. Especially on the Koalas. Not the Koala, the Waianae Range. They may come in that way.
No. Oh, yes. Okay, after that car. I think. Oh, nope.
He's turning, so he's going to slow down.
Okay.
What do you got me doing here, Google? Everyone else is going the other direction. Okay. Okay. That's a cool looking Fiat.
Brandon Wisniewski says, I was deployed there. He says, Dane takes me back. Or are we near a base? Right here? Oh, we do see full-on tanks in the city of Rome.
Yeah, like
with soldiers in Rome.
Yeah, we stepped out of the train station for the first time and there was 8 or 10 soldiers standing there around an armored personnel carrier, and the store behind him was all boarded up and graffitied, and I thought, oh, did we step out into the third world? It was a little weird. And then, like, around the corner, there's like a Michael Kors stopper, you know. It's very hit or miss, I guess.
Luckily, a mall in there. All these nice shops.
It's too busy. It's too many people.
Oh, and we did ride the metro one morning.
Isn't that weird building?
And the metro.
The Italians and the Germans. In Germany, it seemed like there was a lot of pictures, full-on art. Here, it seems like a lot of tagging.
Words, yeah, tagging. It looked like in Venice, it graffiti all the buildings in Venice.
So I had a friend of mine. He had a little younger brother who was probably like 10 or at least. And he was a little tagger. He would tag his name everywhere. And I asked him, "Oh, just practicing my art." I'm like, "You just practice your name over and over? It just doesn't." And I said, I guess I don't understand. If I came and wrote my name on your front door, I'd find you and kill you. Like, that doesn't seem like the appropriate response. And don't you think other people feel the same way when you write on their door? It doesn't make any sense. People don't think. I don't get it. The whole do unto others as you would have them do to you. If everyone just lived by that motto, we'd probably be a lot better. People like to preach that motto, but they never really, most of the time they do not follow that motto. And we asked the guy, I don't know if you heard us when we were in that shop, Mrs. Reverse Op asked the shop owner what type of fruit they grow out here, and he says everything.
They're saying that the soldiers were saying is because of the European high state of alert safety measure. And, they stepped up security between Italy and Spain, right? Because of that situation.
Well, we do have National Guardsmen protecting a fake pool liner. So, I mean... Sunflowers.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Well, they're probably about to pick them then. Take the seeds. Make sunflower oil. But if we're always on a heightened state of alert, isn't that the new normal? and then you have to go up a bit from there. Just call it the state of alert, and then we'll... I think I remember what I was going to rant about earlier. Drinking bottles. You guys have those caps. The caps on the water bottles here that don't come off. Every time I come to the Europe, I think, oh, for the first 3 days, I think that's the greatest idea ever. I'll never lose it, no litter, blah, blah, blah. And then like after about 3 days, when that thing swings around as you're trying to pour it out and it spills all over the place, or it rests up against your lip weird, and you're like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever had, and you rip it right off. Come on, dude. Okay, now we gotta do something. Okay, give me your thing. You want to get your thing out of it? Okay, give me your this. Yeah, we're gonna do more surgery to buy some time here, fellows and ladies. Hopefully this will buy us 30 more minutes. Alright, I don't know if that's going to buy us any more time, but we'll see. Like I said, we're just going to keep going till the battery dies. So, made our last battery adjustment. Hey. Can I have my water too? Can I have my water too? Thank you.
Did you want me to open one? Do you want to try one of these snacks?
No, not right now. This thing still says it's on 2. Now let's try something here. Hold on a second, folks. Talk amongst yourselves. We'll be right back. That's weird. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out together.
Is it not charging?
It's not. The battery has an indicator on it that shows how charged it is, and it says it's.
It just says low.
Yeah. It just says.
Do you have my brick?
Yeah, they're both plugged into the batteries. Alright, we'll figure it out together. If the screen suddenly, we'll let you know in the chat if it's dead and won't come back. But hopefully we got another. In fact, I'm going to turn the screen off and see if that'll buy us some more time. So. Oh, that wasn't a speed camera. Google didn't tell me it was. Are you monitoring it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You gotta hit play.
Been playing it
Oh.
to save my battery.
Oh.
I just been monitoring the chat.
Oh, just hit play now to keep it, because I don't know if the
Oh, okay.
batteries are going to die.
I'm surprised in this area that we're not seeing more bougainvillea plant like we have in Hawaii and in California. That's a plant that really likes this dry weather. Oh, over the right when I say it, there's somebody with a bougainvillea right there on the right hand side. But I thought I would see more of that over here.
Yeah, when you get out by Indio, California, and Palm Springs, you see a lot of it. That's even drier than here. As you may notice, I'm driving on the wrong side of the road here a little bit because the road is terrible. There's no one else around me.
And I don't see a lot of homes with solar either. Now, when we were on the train going from Venice to Rome, I saw several homes with solar out in the country, but on this region, it doesn't seem like people have solar here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay, Pablo. He says I'd see bougainvillea more on the coast, maybe.
Pink house.
I have a bougainvillea plant, but mine doesn't do very well because it's rainy where we live. It's rainy up in the mountain where we live. And we don't like a lot of rain. Pablo, where are you from?
And drive around billboards. A bunch of years ago, Hawaii, I don't know if you guys know, has a very strict advertising laws on billboards and even signs on buildings for stuff that's in the building. The sign, like if you own a Walmart, your Walmart sign on the side of the building can only be a certain ratio with the size of the building. So if you have a smaller building, your signs have to be smaller. Which is why a lot of people complain in Waikiki that they can't find the hotels because the hotel signs are very small. And that leads to a lot of good things and occasionally some bad things, but so one of the good things is we have no billboards along our roads. There's no billboards. There's not supposed to be any advertising on buses and trucks. People are pushing that lately. A lot of the tour companies are pushing that where they're trying to get away with it until someone catches them. I don't know. But about 12 years ago, maybe a little longer than that, maybe 15 years ago, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile came to Oahu, and they actually brought it up on the legislative floor to ban it because they considered it an advertising vehicle, and they wanted to ban the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. It never passed, and then like 5 years ago, they had the world's largest potato come in. So, in case you're wondering, I will not be getting a billboard for reverse ops like Kevin did because I can't put one up at the airport. It is illegal.
We're on psychedelic mode.
Oh, okay. Ah, there we go. Okay, we should be back. Alright. Alright, so I don't know what I was talking about. I really like the Pocket 3. It does a really good job for what it does. Only every once in a while it gives you that funky colors for some reason. I have to reset it. Are we back to normal?
Yeah.
I don't know how far you are behind. The white car just went. It was a long time ago.
Am I behind?
Yeah, you might be behind.
Okay.
16 minutes. Come on, battery.
Well, mine keeps buffering. Like, it keeps
Oh.
swirling. I think that's my phone.
So road signs here are interesting. Not road signs. Speaking of signs, talking about. I don't know if you guys heard me. I don't know if I was on or off when I was talking about billboards, but we'll pretend I finished that story. The traffic signs are interesting. There's some that are very unique to Italy, and then there's some that follow the road signage convention for Europe, and it's so there's, I don't know how many countries subscribe to it, but they did a bunch of committees and test groups and stuff back in the early days of automobiles to do to make sure all the signs people traveling between countries could understand signs. They didn't have to memorize a whole new set of signs, which is basically what I have to do when I come here. Is I have to memorize a complete new set of signs because they're mostly different. There's a couple that you can pick out as being the same, but as being what their meaning is. But there's some that look just completely foreign, and that's because when there was a whole bunch of these groups in the early days of cars. There was one in London, there was one in Paris, there was one in the United States, there was one in Japan, and they were all coming up with their own independent, things of signage. And eventually, after like 15 years, everyone gone through a couple of iterations of their own signs, and Europe and the UK did a big conference where they invited all their smartest traffic people to come, and they all agreed and signed this pact that they would all use at least the base signs to be the same. So that way, if you're traveling between things, you can at least not kill people. Well, the one outlier, of course, is, as in most things in history, is the United States. We decided not to sign that because it would involve changing everything that we've been doing for the last 15 years and replacing all these signs that were already up and in use in America. And they decided they didn't want to spend the money to re-sign everything, so they refused to sign the pact that they would stay in agreement with them. And that's why America has different signs. And Japan just was never invited. They never invited Japan. I'm almost certain that's why they have their own, is they were never invited. Because white people doing white things, and they didn't invite anybody else. But a lot of the other countries have similar road signs because at one time, as they say, the sun never sets on the British Empire. So back then, all the British territories took the same road signs as the UK did, or as England did. So.
Ian says there's an old nuclear center off to the left. So.
Oh, yeah? Is it nuclear or nuclear?
Nuclear.
Nuclear. I'm making fun of your pronunciation.
Oh. Thanks.
No problem. Where is it? Hey, look, there's an antenna.
Mr. BWS says, does the advertising restrictions in Hawaii also apply to airships? If not, how about a reverse ops blimp?
Yeah, I would love a reverse ops blimp. I think a blimp might cost more than a billboard, though. Wonder how much it would cost to, like, get the Goodyear blimp to come over and just buzz Oahu with reverse ops for a month. 11 minutes. Come on, battery. Let's hold out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're really close.
Seems like we're coming up on a bigger city or something. Seems a little bigger. More things around. I saw a sign that said Aprilia. I swear it's famous for something. But I gotta look it up later.
So I'm gonna do a plug. I'm not very good at plugging my own merch, which is probably why I don't sell much of it. But we do have special Italia merchandise, the Italia 26 collection. It's up right now on reverseopshop.com. So if you'll see the collection on the front page there, and if you scroll down, you hit see all, and you'll see all of the items in the Italian collection. We have the Ita all over print shirt. We have the Prancing Moose shirt. I have a couple of Prancing Moose items. Then we have the fashion shirt, as I like to call it. So get these quick, because I am violating a few copyrights. So make sure you get them quick. If you are a channel member, you can go to my post section of YouTube and look for the latest promo code to get free shipping on all orders over $20. So if you just go to youtube.com/@reverseops, click on post, it's to the right of the videos and live little tabs, and then look for the latest one for August promo code. Enter that promo code in, and you'll get free shipping as a little thank you for being a channel member. Now, if you are a Kickstarter backer, your stuff should start shipping. If any of the rewards should start shipping next week. I will send out a note when I get notification on the shipping. And everything should start shipping out next week. I was hoping you'd have it in hand before the end of the month. So we're gonna, in the campaign I put September, but I was really hoping to have everything done by the end of the month. So.
Oh, APE and Aprilia motorcycles. That's probably what I was thinking. Maybe.
There's a town in Aprilia.
Yeah, that's why I just said that
Oh.
Aprilia was famous for something, but I didn't quite know what. It just sounds familiar. He's saying motorcycles.
Ah.
Oh, Miss Wolves.
Just got passed by the police.
Miss Wolves made it.
Hello. How are you, Ms. Wolves? Thanks for being here.
Yeah, this feels very industrial.
Yeah.
This section here.
So I'm doing 88 and an 80, and the cop just buzzed by me like I was standing still.
He doesn't have to worry about speed cameras.
Yeah.
There are several more people who have joined us.
Hello, everyone.
In the last maybe 10 minutes.
Thanks for being here. We're doing a little Italian drive today. We started off in Casino at the Casino War Memorial. That is where the memorial to Eric Fletcher Waters is. That is Roger Waters' father. He is in the band Pink Floyd. Well, he was in the band Pink Floyd. So we went there to see his name in the registry, which if you listen to the first and last track on his solo album Used to Death, you'll understand why it's a big deal to see his name in the registry. So that's why I went there to do that. And now we're going to another location. Oh, shoot.
What?
I think I was talking and I should have exited.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay, it's not a big deal. It's going to have me do a U-turn. I was talking and not paying attention. Yeah, okay. Not a big deal. Do I turn? Yeah, do I do here? Yes, I go here. Whoa. Jeez.
Oh, man.
So now we're going to another location. Eric Fletcher Waters was actually killed in Anzio. He was a member of the Royal Fusiliers, Company C, from the London Division. So, but he was killed there. His body was never recovered, so there's no actual memorial. There's no actual burial site. But there is a memorial where the battle took place, and that is where we're going right now. So, to show how deep my Pink Floyd fandom is, I'm actually spending part of my vacation drive across Italy to see where a member of the band's father died. That's, I think that qualifies as a little bit insane. Am I going? Which way am I going? I can't see my screen. Yeah, just muscle your way out there, whatever, dude. But if you'll know, the little bit of backstory. If you guys don't know the album The Wall was, it's basically an anti-war album, but it has a lot to do with the fact that his father was killed before he was able to know his father. His father, he was 5 months old when his father died. So he never got to know his father, and a lot of the angst and car and stuff that led to the writing of that album is based on the fact that he didn't know his father and is coming to terms with not knowing his father. Well, when I was a 13-year-old little snot-nosed punk kid, that really resonated with me. It really did, because my father died when I was 10. So I don't know how many people have huge memories before they were 10. I have memories from before I was 10. But, you know, there's a lot of holes to fill, a lot of things that you don't get to experience with your father through those formative teenage years. And I missed out on all of that. And so it really bonded me. And that's really where my love of Pink Floyd started, is the bond I had with that album in particular. That was the first Pink Floyd album I heard. There's a very long story I could tell about how I got to hear that album the first time, but I'll bore you with that another time. But that's really what began my love affair with Pink Floyd, and that's why I'm in a little tiny car going through little towns in Italy today, instead of dipping my feet in the Trevi Fountain or something like that. So this morning, we were in the before we started the live, we were in the cemetery, and we went and looked at his name in the registry, and in my head I was thinking about the lines from the album Amused to Death, the first and last song. They're called The Ballad of Bill Hubbard. And basically it's an instrumental track that's overlaid with an interview of a guy who retelling a story from World War I, where he was lost in the battlefield, and he found another British soldier that he could not take with him. The British soldier was too hurt to move, so he had to leave him there. And it was about his grief, his whole life, till he was 86 years old or something like that. We're coming to terms with that, leaving his soldier behind. Oh, jeez, what's going on here? Okay, I don't know what this is. And when he finally saw that the Bill Hubbard's name was in the registry, what a relief on his soul that was. And that's kind of what it felt like when I saw his father's name in the registry. It was this weird feeling that I was not prepared for, and I might have cried a little bit.
This looks like an interesting road.
Yeah. Well, this is the road I think I was trying to figure out how we were going to get down this road if we took the bus here. Or the train. This is a long way. We're almost there. We are 2 minutes away, ladies and gentlemen. And I really hope we're still live, because...
Yeah.
Well, I just told a story about me crying, so I kind of hope we're not live. What?
Oh. Oh, wow.
Oh, we picked it back up. Come on, battery. Come on, internet. Trash. There it is.
This is what? It looks like you have a little bit of service right here.
If you could see out the window there, that marker, That marker commemorates this battlefield. This is where Eric Fletcher Waters died, in this field in front of us, to the right of us. And this, we made it. We made it. Let's see if I get a little better view of it. There we go. Oh, there's someone coming up behind us.
Do you want to take them with you on your phone?
Yeah, let me try that. Where's my phone? Okay. We're going to try this. We'll see if it works. It didn't work very well last time. We're going to take you over there on the phone. So this up here on the top right, that is the little baby there is Roger. That's his older brother. His mother and father, Eric Fletcher Waters, is the one thing. I think that's the only photo of him and his father. His father was a pacifist. After his father, Roger's grandfather, died in World War I, he died in 1916 in France in World War I. So his father was a lifelong pacifist, and he wasn't going to be part of the war, but eventually he felt it was his duty and enlisted. He became a second lieutenant in the Royal Fusiliers in the London Division. And then he died just like his father had died. And both of those things turned Roger into a lifelong pacifist. So if you know it, no signal. Ah, I killed it again. Let me know if it comes back. Hi. So both of those things turned Roger into a lifelong pacifist, and if you know a lot about Roger Waters, there's a lot of misinformation about him. There's a lot of groups that think he is wrong in what he says. I don't think he's right in everything he says, but I think a good majority of what he says is spot on. He is of the opinion that all conflicts need to end. No matter who started the conflict, they all just need to end. There's no reason for one more life to be lost over anything. So all conflicts need to end. There's a lot of people who interpret that the wrong way or interpret that in a different way. And that's where a lot of the hate on Roger Waters comes from. But if you know a little bit more about the man, you'll know this field right here is why he wants just everyone to lay down their arms and not kill another human. I lost signal again. Oh, now it's back.
Well, must have just happened.
Yeah. So I want to thank everyone who funded in the Kickstarter. Kevin H., Mason, Basil, Ron, Mel, Robbie, a different Kevin H., Kelvin H., Charlie, Frank, Dennis, Travis, Troy, Adam, Peter, Andrew, Liz, Chris, James, Kevin, Robert, Linda, Curtis C., Marshall, Joshua, Ferdinand, Gabriel, Daryl, O'Malley, Alistair, Rob, Jimmy, Larry, Cindy, Ramos, DM, Steve, Jen, Jennifer, Brandon R., Helen, Linda, Asia, Michelle, Amy, Kyle, Mark, Wendy, Ian. I was getting too slow for them to scroll across. And I'd also like to thank all of the channel members. This is as of the day before we left, this is every channel member, all the levels. I want to thank all of you for supporting me, supporting my insanity of these type of trips, and also supporting the aviation live streams. I know you guys really are here for that, but the fact that a lot of you are here today really makes me feel good. And I want to thank every one of you. You're all amazing people. Thank you for believing me. Thank you for helping us out. From the bottom of Mrs. Reverse Op's heart and mind, thank you very much. We'll be back in a couple of hours to do a aviation stream from the Rome airport. We have not been to the Rome airport, so we have no idea how this is going to turn out. Join us if you will.
Mahalo nui loa, everybody.
Yeah.
And ciao.
So thank you, everybody. It's been a lot of fun. The batteries held out just in time. Look at that. We'll see you all in a couple hours. Mrs. Reverse Ops in the picture. Hello, hello. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks to the mods. Do a lot of work for the channel and don't get nearly enough thanks. Josh, O'Malley, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, Kirsten, Sydney, Alan, Brandon, Jane, and over on HNL Ops, Keith, thank you very much. This is blocking my head.
And join us at the one later.
Yes, we'll be back on in a couple hours. I believe it's scheduled for 5:45 Central European summertime. That is 5:45 a.m. Hawaii time. And most of you are probably somewhere between the two. All right. Take care, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the drive.